It's GeForce Now News Thursday, and I'm really excited this week because we have a lot of cool news from Nvidia, from GeForce Now for the service. And as I always say, their communication has been top notch, and the way they've been supporting the service, I really feel like Nvidia is behind it, and they know their niche, they know their customer. GeForce Now is catered to PC gamers who want to be able to take a piece of their library with them on the go with GeForce Now, whether you're doing it with the free tier or the new higher paid tier, which we're going to talk about. This is something that allows us PC gamers great access to chunks of our library that we can play on so many devices now, and GeForce Now just keeps improving that experience. They've never touted it as a full standalone cloud service, though it does work that way great for a lot of people. It's really a companion to our local PC gaming, and I love what GeForce Now has been doing. They've had a strong year, and it looks like 2021 is going to be pretty great. I want to start things off a little bit differently than I normally would. We would normally mention the games we're getting last after the other news, but honestly, the games this week are not the news. So I want to go ahead and put those out there for you, and then we're going to dive in deeper to what's really going on here. So we've got 7 games being added to the service this week. One of them was already added before for Steam as a day and date, but now we've got it on the Epic Game Store. So Do Not Feed the Monkeys from Steam, Goner from Steam, Loop Hero, Epic Game Store. So that's the one that was day and date release on Steam. It's now over on the Epic Game Store available as well. We've got Monopoly Plus from Steam, Snooker 19 for Steam, System Shock Enhanced Edition, which for this week is probably one of the better games on this list, to be honest with you. And then we got Wanba Warriors also from Steam. So those are the 7 games we've got for this week. Like I said, not a super strong week in games, but I think partly that's on purpose because we do have a lot of other news about updates to the service and what's going on with GeForce Now, and that's what I really want to go dive into. So let me go through a little bit of this blog from Nvidia for GeForce Now and let you know what's going on with the service and what is so exciting about GeForce Now right now. So they say here, as they enter their second year, they are rapidly approaching 10 million members. They're setting their sights on fresh milestones and adding new membership offers, which we're about to go over here in just a minute. But approaching 10 million members, the last we got an official number from GeForce Now was 6 million users. So approaching 10 million will mean that they've at least gone to 7, 8, maybe even 9 million if they feel like they're rapidly approaching. They're not at 10 yet, and my feel is between 7 and 8, but they've seen really strong growth since that 6 million back in November. So that'd be, for November 2020. So they are growing rapidly. Now, keep in mind, I believe Game Pass has something like 18 million subscribers. It was 15 million not that long ago, but it's higher than that now. And that means GeForce Now, I mean, if they hit 10 million here soon, that is pretty damn good for a player base. And I'm hoping that means more developers are going to start opting in to get more games to the service. And maybe we can get some of those games back that had left. All right, let's continue on here. So they have a new premium offering. So what's going to happen here is this is what we've been predicting, that $4.99 price can't stay forever. And I've been saying it's going to go to $9.99 a month, and indeed it is. And I still believe that's an absolute steal. Fantastic, especially since you're getting the priority membership, which is what Founders is now going to be called. So the priority membership receives the exact same benefits as the Founders members do. It includes priority access to gaming sessions, extended session lengths, and RTX on for ray trace games and DLSS support in games as well. And like I was saying, monthly memberships are now going to be $9.99 a month with a new annual option of $99 a month, providing the best value at $8 and some change per month if you opt in that way. And like I said, this is to be expected. They could not keep that price going forever, and with the improvements they're going to keep pumping out, I would be more than happy with this $9.99. But let's move on to the next piece of news, because as a founder, I'll never have to worry about that $9.99. So GeForce Now wouldn't be what it is today without our Founders members. That's why we're adding the Founders for Life benefit, which continues the special $4.99 introductory rate as long as the account is in good standing. So that's $4.99 for life for you Founders members, including myself. As long as you don't miss a payment, you keep your account in good standing, you will keep that price locked in forever. And I just think that is such a nod to the gaming community, to the loyalty that people have had, really enjoying GeForce Now, really sticking by the service since beta and into its leaving beta last year. And what a nice thing to do for the people that have been there supporting this service. So it's not something that you often see a company lock in a rate for life for its founding members. So whether it's a short time, a long time, a lifetime, we want our founders members who've supported GeForce Now from the start to stay a part of the family. And like I was saying, I think that's absolutely fantastic. And it gives me a lot of hope for the service moving forward. So what's next? Besides that, we've got the new $9.99 or $99 a year tier. We still have the free tier. This is now called Priority Membership. We've got $4.99 for life for founders. We've got the 7 games. So what else do we have? Well, we've got the next level. Some things they're starting off here for GeForce Now. So they're grateful for all the feedback they've received from all the members. They've been collecting data. They've been using it to improve the service and plan for the future. In the last year, that included supporting day-and-date launches like Cyberpunk 2077 and top free-to-play games, which there are like 83 free-to-play games on GeForce Now right now. I don't think any other service has anything like that. Increasing the game library, which now includes more than 800 games. Opening new data centers, giving us more than 20 around the world. Expanding capacity in existing data centers, allowing us to grow the service further. And improving quality of service with even more optimizations that are on the way. And I've been hearing about this, that the stream optimizations are coming. And hopefully we can even get some stream upgrades and resolution coming down the road. But they don't mention that just yet. So as GeForce Now continues to grow, they're working to improve streaming quality and ease of use, and to definitely add more games. With the 2.0.28 update currently rolling out to members and available to all in about a week, streaming quality is going to take the next step. One of the ways that we do this is with a unique adaptive VSync technology. This feature synchronizes frame rates at 60 or 59.94 Hz server side to match the display client side, reducing stutter and latency on supported games. A new adaptive de-jitter technology will enable us to increase bit rates for improved quality over choppy networks as well. We're also passionate about making GeForce Now easier to use, including updates to get members into the game even faster. The first phase of these improvements include account linking for key games on the platform, coming in the next 1 to 2 months, as well as updates to game preloading that should cut load times about half. So they're going to have games kind of like in a preloaded state ready to go. It sounds like almost like a quick resume in a way. And it looks like some games, it looks like they're going to be able to do some account linking to where you're not going to have to worry about that sign-in screen. And this is something a lot of us have talked about. If they could find a way around that. I personally have no issue with it. I don't have to re-sign in. I've signed in one time to Steam, Epic, and Ubisoft, and that's it. I haven't had to sign in again. It works great for me, but I know for a lot of people they do have to keep signing in or they have issues, so it's fantastic if they can find a way around that and just make the process even that much more streamlined. So additionally, they're adding capacity to their busiest data centers along with new server locations. Next up will be Phoenix, Arizona, with our first Canadian data center in Montreal to follow. We expect both to be operational later this year, helping reduce wait times for priority and founders members. We also get tons of questions from our community about bringing GeForce Now to new regions. We just launched with a new partner in Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Australia are on the horizon. GeForce Now Alliance partners operate regional data centers and offer GeForce Now in local currencies and local language support. That means reduced latency, significantly better ping times, and less waiting. Expect additional GeForce Now Alliance partners expanding into new territories soon. So, more expansion, more data centers, better streaming quality and service, easier logins could be coming. There's a lot that they're doing to work on this service. And I know a lot of people have said it's not a sustainable service or how serious is Nvidia about this service. I think they're pretty serious, and I think the model is pretty sustainable. And we've mentioned before, this caters to PC gamers, and it also doesn't necessarily need to make Nvidia any money. They make plenty of money in other endeavors, and this is really a show off to their tech. And if they can make anything while doing it, or also offer a great service to all the gamers they have using those millions of GPUs out there, then it's a fantastic thing. So finally, we're upgrading GFN Thursdays, our ongoing commitment to bringing great PC games and service updates to members each week. In 2020, we onboarded and released an average of 10 games a week. with a new express onboarding pipeline, our goal is to increase that by about half by year end. So like 15 is what I'm gathering they're trying to say there. Definitely an increase is what they're looking at in getting the games onboarded with the tech that they're using. So that's pretty cool because it does take time to get those ready to go. So that's going to help them get games on faster, get more games on quicker. We've continued to add support for additional digital game stores. In case you missed it, last week we released GOG.com versions of 4 CD Projekt Red games, including The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. So that is pretty much what is happening for GeForce Now. It's a lot this week. It's a lot to really think about. And when you first kind of look over it, it doesn't necessarily feel like it until you really dive in and think about what they're doing here. And it's a lot to unpack. Like I said, those 7 games, they may not be the most exciting. I am interested in System Shock Enhanced Edition. I've also heard a lot of people with interest in that. I know some people playing Loop Hero on Epic Games. That's great that that's now available there. It's not a killer week for games, but it is a pretty killer week for news on the service itself, and I'm giving them a lot of credit for that. I'm definitely willing to let some of the game stuff this week slide a little bit, seeing how much news we're getting, the revamped memberships that we're getting, the Founders for Life, the increase to stream qualities coming, the VSync technology, the sign-in improvements that look like they're going to be coming, the load times cutting down, more data centers, including one in Canadian data center in Montreal, expansion of data centers, more countries. I mean, they are really working at the service, and it truly does excite me for how good GeForce Now can become in the future, seeing how good it is now. All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, sub to the channel, hit that notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me your comments down below. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.